In the Gospel of Luke, chapter 12, verses 42 to 48, Jesus shares a parable that emphasizes the importance of faithfulness and wisdom in our responsibilities. This is the parable of the faithful and wise servant. Jesus begins the parable by asking, "Who then is the faithful and wise servant, whom the master has put in charge of his servants to give them their food allowance at the proper time?" The servant takes his responsibility seriously. He is not only faithful in his duties, but also wise in his decisions, ensuring that the household runs smoothly and that every servant is cared for. When the master returns and finds his servant doing what he was assigned to do, Jesus says, "It will be good for that servant whom the master finds doing so when he returns. Truly, I tell you, he will put him in charge of all his possessions." But Jesus also warns of what happens to the servant who, thinking his master is delayed, begins to abuse his power. But suppose the servant says to himself, "My master is taking a long time in coming," and he then begins to beat the other servants, both men and women, and to eat and drink and get drunk. The master of that servant will come on a day when he does not expect him, and at an hour he is not aware of. He will cut him to pieces and assign him a place with the unbelievers. Jesus uses this parable to teach us about the importance of faithfulness in the responsibilities we are given. Whether in our work, our relationships, or our spiritual lives, we are called to be faithful and wise stewards of what has been entrusted to us. Jesus also emphasizes that to whom much is given, much will be required. From everyone who has been given much, much will be demanded, and from the one who has been entrusted with much, much more will be asked. As we reflect on this parable, let us consider our own lives. Are we being faithful in the responsibilities we have been given? Are we wise in our decisions? And are we prepared for the day when we will give an account to our Master? May we strive to be like the faithful and wise servant, who is always ready, always diligent, and always faithful in the tasks entrusted to him. Be faithful in all you do. Serve with wisdom and integrity, knowing that the Master's return is certain. Luke 12:43. It will be good for that servant whom the master finds doing so when he returns. This video is designed to bring out the key lessons of the parable of the faithful and wise servant, encouraging viewers to reflect on their own faithfulness and wisdom in managing the responsibilities entrusted to them by God. It highlights the rewards of faithfulness and the consequences of neglect, urging a life of integrity and readiness. If this resonates with you, please like and subscribe to my channel, and God will reward you abundantly. Thanks.